palm oil free in the next couple of years with their products. Oh, it's like Archie's straight out of there. Just a couple more things about palm oil before I finish on that. There is such a thing as certified sustainable palm oil. If it is listed as that, you know that it's being grown legally, that it's a product that's respecting its area and also respecting its workers, and they're paying everyone as they should, and they're looking after the environment as they should as well. So if it says it's certified sustainable palm oil, it gets the thumbs up from us. There's no harm in purchasing a product like that. But maybe have a look at our supermarkets around the enclosure, and you can see just some ideas of what products are palm oil free and what products maybe we need to put a bit of a push on those manufacturers just to say that we wish to have the choice to purchase palm oil products or not. So Archie's in here now. As I said before, he's 4 years old. He turns 5 in February.
4 years old and
they're about 500
so
grams.
big. Yeah.
And they're only a 3-month gestation. It's only a 3-month gestation, and then in those 2 years they'll do their full amount of growing. So from 500 grams when they're born all the way to 110 kilos in 2 years, it's a lot of growing that they do. Tigers are pretty impressive because their stripes, the best way to actually identify them is through their stripes. Each tiger's stripes are completely individual to each tiger. So like our fingerprints are individual markings on ours, so the tiger's stripes. And we found when we've had to take our tigers to the vet, maybe had to shave a little bit of their fur, those stripes are actually skin deep, so you will see those markings of the stripes on their skin as well.
Hand spots.
Now, in terms of breeding for our tigers, these guys were part of a litter of 4. So there were 2 boys and 2 girls. The other girl, Rani, who's not at this zoo anymore, has actually been sent up to Queensland to be paired with another male, and she's breeding up there. As well as these guys, Dad has gone up to Australia Zoo and has already had another cub with another tiger. So we don't actually decide when we can breed with our tigers and who can breed with who. That actually comes down to what's called a stud bookkeeper, and that stud bookkeeper will actually let us know who we can breed with and when we can breed with them. And there's a few reasons for that. The first reason is because genetically we want to make sure we're not inbreeding any species, so that way we can ensure that the lines are kept as clean and pure as possible. Oh, that's pretty impressive.
Wow.
Jump up there, guys. Look how easily he got up that tree as well.
Wow, really? See? Wow.
So the other reason a need for a stud bookkeeper is because we need to make sure that there's room in the zoos. These animals are typically solitary, and so then we need to make sure we have look after them. These guys, this is her second litter. We had to move down along because they had 2 litters, 6 cubs now out in the world. Their genetics are incredibly well represented in such a small gene pool, so they can no longer breed together. So they moved on. With 4 cubs in the last litter, making sure that there's enough room for them in other zoos is really important. So we're waiting to find out now what's going to happen to the rest of our tigers, who's going to come here, who's going to go somewhere else, and who can breed with who. And we basically just have to wait to hear from these stud bookkeepers. With an animal like the Sumatran tiger, it is an international stud bookkeeper that looks after this animal because of the that are left alive. Just joining tigers about the fact that there are Sumatran tigers are critically endangered. They are estimated to have about 300 of them left in the wild and a similar amount back in captivity. But there's a lot that you can do, guys, and predominantly that starts with your shopping basket. When you're purchasing products, check to see if any of them have palm oil in them. Now, it might require a little bit of investigation on your own behalf because the palm oil doesn't have to be labelled on food. So you might need to, if you wanted to check by our supermarket when you're checking out the orangutans, you will see we've got some products up there that will actually run you through what has palm oil in it, who has said that they will be palm oil free by a certain time, what manufacturers aren't making any efforts to be palm oil at all, or who's using certified sustainable palm oil. If it does say certified sustainable palm oil, then it's really fine to use.